Hi, welcome to Kaalagathi. My name is Ravi Shankar. I am from Hyderabad. Today, we are going to discuss on the topic, why do women always choose wrong men? Okay. So, we'll do analysis as per the astrology. Let us see first what are the reasons made girls to attract a wrong guy. Okay. First reason is they have a syndrome that they always wants to be with a gentleman. Okay. Whether he treats badly or do harassment, whatever it is. So those people wants to be with uh, under the guardians of a gentleman. Okay. Always want to be with a gentleman. So for the society's sake. Okay. For the society's sake, they want to be with a gentleman, whether he badly treats or do harassment, whatever it is. So these people always will not leave that person. Okay. This is the first reason. And the second reason is they have a parental issue. They may have a parental issue. So they from the childhood they have a issues with father. Father may be ill treat, may be terrible. Okay, there may be he is showing a cruelty towards her mother. Okay. By seeing all these things, they will think they will always choose this kind of a persons only inheriting property, inherit property. So they drawn to the men who exhibit these terrible traits. Okay. So they don't drawn to the terrible, they're drawn to the men who exhibit these terrible traits. Okay. So they have a bad relationship with the father. Father may be behavioral wise, he is a very terrible person. Okay. By adapting to those from the childhood, they may choose such a kind of a person. Okay. I'm again repeating. First point is related to status. They want to be with a gentleman. So status, social status. Okay. Whatever, however, he is a terrible or harass, whatever it is. So they want to stay with a gentleman. Yeah. Next is parental issue, maybe father issue. Okay, father may be terrible person. Okay, so they tend to choose such kind of a person. And third is women always think that they can change the man. Women always think that they can change the man. So they they attract to their looks, they attract to their handsomeness. Okay. Even though they have some bad qualities, so they will think that they can change the man, but it will not possible. It is not possible at all. Okay. So they will not change. You cannot force them to change. Okay. This is the bad thinking. So they will ignore the negative effects in the initial days. Okay. Initial starting of the relationships, they will ignore. They will think that we can change after marriage, but it is not possible. And some of the women, many of the women have lack of self-confidence. They are very low in esteem, low esteem. Okay. All the women, whether all the women, they have tend to have a low confidence and low self-esteem. Okay. They will think that with that low self-esteem, okay, so they will think that they are not supposed to be in that higher position. They will think that they are not having that qualification to take that good person. Okay, they always adjust with the person who will harass, who will stress more. Okay, who will not will give a happiness in life. So they will pick those persons because of their low confidence and low self-esteem. Okay. They think they are all most often they always want to they are not well qualified for the higher status. They want to be settled in a low esteem only. This is the one of the reason. Okay. And some of the women are from the childhood they stay alone. Some of the women they stay alone. So they want to break up this loneliness. So they will pick a wrong guy. Okay. So who is showing such kind of a caringness, they will fall to them. Okay, they will fall back to them. Okay, so some this is the very dirty pattern that to break the loneliness, you want just friendship. You don't want to be get into a relationship. You just need a friendship. But these to break that loneliness, they will go with the person who are available at the time. If their karma is good, a nice person will come. If the karma is bad, then a bad person will come into the life. So some people just they will go for with the looks, beauty, handsomeness. Okay, they will go with just by seeing, yeah, he is good, he is looking good, so we will go with him. But the behavior is very important. They will not judge the behavior. They will not at all give attention. They will not pay attention to the behavior. After marriage only, they will they will see that the bad behavior. Okay. So bad personality, always they choose bad personalities. They are only good for sex, but they will not able to handle and showcase some love to the woman. They are rude and annoying. Okay, so many gentlemen are very rude and annoying, and they are very good in looks, but they are very bad. They are very bad in the behaviors. Okay, some people think that they deserve this. Okay. They deserve. They sacrifice their life for the sake of that bad boy, the bad person. Okay, they will sacrifice because they will think that they deserve this. Okay, they deserve. So these are the some silly reasons why girls always choose to the bad wrong persons. Okay. Astrologically, so we will see astrological point of view. So here the quality of a relationship between two persons, quality of a relationship between two persons is determined by, so many people will determined by Ashtakota score, okay, marriage compatibility score. Out of 36, if you get above 18, that is they will proceed. But this is the half of the part of the story. Okay, it is only half of the picture. Oftentimes, if you get a good Ashtakuta score, the marriage ends up with a divorce, or maybe betrayal, or maybe litigation. Divorce, betrayal, litigation. These are the main causes for the breakup in the relationship. That's why we need to look into both the charts. And a good astrologer will look into the both the charts along with the Navamsha. Okay. Along with the Navamsha, they want to look both the charts. Two partners, individual, in extremely important. It is the first thing, whether we want to go into a relationship, first thing is you need a counseling with astrologer, a good astrologer. Partners will bring own psychological traits into the relationship. That psychological traits can be revealed by seeing the charts. Thus, survival of these relationships may be more accurate, more percentage survival. Okay. So they may get along or may not get along. That partnerships psychological traits which they bring into the relationships can be determined by seeing the charts. Okay. In Vedic astrology, especially in India, people always check these traits in the name of planets. Okay. So there may be a lot of things like when we are checking both the charts, when compatible with the relationship, whether it is a good relationship or a bad relationship, we will see not only Ashtakota score, okay, but also Kujadosha. That means Angarak dosha, okay, and Kala Sarpadosha. How is the seventh house? How is the eighth house? Okay. Seventh house is all about a relationship maintenance. Eighth house is all about a longevity. Okay. Marriage longevity. So along with these seven and eighth house, we will also check the fifth house. So because why we will go into relationship? For the sake of children, right? So fifth house is very important for checking children. And also we will check both the charts with the planets. Okay, how they communicate, how they share hard work. Okay, how the ego conflicts will come. Okay, how the fights will encourage. Okay, and also how they are obedient to each other. So these kind of things also we will check based on the planet's placement by checking not only D1 but also D9 chart also. After checking 7, 8, and 5th house along with Ashtakuta score, okay, we will also check whether the boy having good career and money. Because for in the male chart, we need to check for money and career. This is very important. If there is no career and money, he is useless. So, and also in the girl's chart, we will check whether she will follow dharma or not. That is also main important, ninth house. So these things we will check in the both the charts, the seventh house, eighth house, and the fifth house, and D9 chart. Okay, what is his behavior? What is his character? Based on all the planets alignments. Okay, they will check the compatibility. What is the current dashas? Okay, which dashas are? Suppose you all the things are set, but when in the boy chart, eighth house planet dasha was running, so he may face certain events in life. Okay. So those things also we need to carefully analyze what dasha was doing. Okay. Suppose girl is running with Ketu dasha, that is not good for marriage. Okay. So there are so many particular things are to look whether this relationship sustain or not. Okay. And one main thing, okay, while we are seeing all these things, one main thing I want to discuss today. It is all about moon. Moon is our ability to connect with our environment, get what we need to survive both physically and emotionally. Okay. So moon is our ability to connect with our environment, get what we need to survive both physically and emotionally. It is very much like a plant sending roots down to the earth, down to the soil, okay, for search of water and nutrients. These roots will adjust themselves, and the roots will bring the nutrients and water for the plant development. So this is the role of the moon. Moon is adjustable, compatible planet, okay, which will bring essential nutrients for the development of your life. Moon is all about how you feel. Okay. Moon gives us the ability to reach out, feel our environment, adapt to it, okay, so that we can survive better. So who can survive better, they can successfully lead their life. Thus, moon is our ability to adapt and adjust to our environment in order to acquire what is the need for healthy and happy life. So when his moon is weak or afflicted, this ability to adapt is seriously lacking. No matter what the situation, these people find themselves inside, they feel out, this is very uncomfortable, hence they feel unhappy. When it comes to relationships, this ability to adapt to a new partner becomes so important that it can make okay, a relationship or break a relationship. So moon is all about accommodating to other people views. Good moon is always ready to compromise and accommodate his partner views. Naturally, that makes the relationship go much smoother and longer. So this is the first part of moon, one side of moon. Okay. Moon is a reflection of sun. Moon is the reflection of sun. Whatever the moon is emitting, that are receiving from the sun. Okay, simply it will divert. Okay, sun, which is soul, the true nature. Sun is which is soul, represents soul, the true nature. Okay, the soul is always uncorrupted, but its reflection can definitely get corrupted, wrapped, distorted. If the reflecting moon is not in good shape, like moon is distorted, okay, irregular. Okay, suppose moon in case behaves like a water body reflecting their surroundings. Moon behaves like a water body which reflects the surroundings. If the moon is in good shape, okay, moon will reflect without distortion. Okay, with the without a, the reflection is very good without distortion or disorder. When indirectly what we are saying is sun is self and moon is self-image. Sun is self and moon is self-image. Moon decides how we ourselves mirror, whether we like what we see. So good moon makes one feel he is cool, awesome, and lovely. The self-image plays a critical role in relationship. It decides what kind of a partner we will choose. A person with a bad moon will always choose partner who will abuse them, insult them, treat them like a garbage. Because in deep, they think that they deserved it. That's why it is the self-image, moon, the bad moon, okay, is wrapped and corrected. That's why they always choose a bad relationship. On the other hand, a healthy moon person will constantly choose partners who will love them, nurture them, value their opinions. Okay. The role of moon in making or breaking a relationship can be predicted in our predictions, so that they study in more detail when marriage consultations will happen. We'll discuss more important serious conditions of moon will be discussed. This is how you are. This is where you will treat others. Okay. So this is where you will adopt. So you need to correct like this. This kind of a counseling will give in a marriage consultations. Okay. When moon joined with Saturn, this is most serious affliction. Okay, Visha Yoga. The stronger Saturn, the weaker moon, worse affliction. If the moon is exalted or in moon sign, it is less intense. This conjunction is less intense. This affliction freezes the moon capacity to adapt. He is not able to adapt. These people will always feel uncomfortable. These people always feel uncomfortable. Moon conjunction with Saturn. Always feel uncomfortable, out of place when it comes to expressing the emotion in an intimate and vulnerable way. This alignment, this conjunction always produces a self-image that can only see the flaws, the negative things of one's, completely ignoring the positive parts. Saturn always forces the moon to check the negativities. So these people will always feel Okay, very self-conscious, near opposite gender, thinking they are not attractive, they are not worthy, they are not lovable. So this conjunction may often attract wrong partners badly, who treats badly. When moon joined with sun, when moon joined with the sun, this alignment, this conjunction produce a very sensitive emotional makeup, which is also some extent unpredictable. This alignment can make them much more masculine, okay, emotionally distinct. This alignment is less bad than joining Saturn, but makes a mindset that is prone to swings and outbursts. The self-image produced is often about repressed emotion abuses in their childhood. Because sun shows authority, moon is all about love and emotions. So by this authority, it is suppressed the love and emotions in their life when sun conjunction with moon. When moon joins with Rahu or Ketu, Rahu joining moon creates an eccentric, unpredictable mindset. Oftentimes, he will act in a way that he will be surprising even to himself. Okay, they always surprise. They always want to bring surprise, unpredictable nature. Unpredictable nature, unpredictable mood swings will hurt in relationships. This is not good. Okay? They always want to experiment in relationships. They always want to experiment in emotions, loves. Okay, they are always overthink. Okay. So this is also very bad in relationships. When Ketu joins moon, all the emotions are suppressed, rigid. It will become a rigid and suppressed. They will think that it is a shy to express love and emotions. They barely express their true feelings, and they will hide the emotions. So they will hide until the inner space will be filled up. Suddenly they will outburst. Suddenly, when time comes, the expressions, the emotions suddenly will come outburst in an unexpected way. It is very quite difficult to get into these persons. As they are appearing, shielding themselves, okay, rigid outer side. Okay. But at some point, they will burst like a volcano. All the emotions will come out. This is also very dangerous. When moon joins with Mars, this is called Kuja dosha, Angaraka dosha. Mars influencing moon makes one stubborn, impatient, uncompromising nature in their relationship. They always try to make their partner follow their will and logic, not compromising in any way. So I will tell, you will listen. That's it. No more arguments. Okay, I will not listen to you. This kind of a attitude they will make up. That can turn out very frustrating and emotional toxicity with others. Weaker moon, stronger Mars, worse affliction. Okay. So it is like uh, I will not care about you. You need to care about that kind of a conjunction. This is moon joined with Venus, conjunction with Venus. These persons become a narcissist. He is too focused on getting his needs. Its needs need to meet. Okay, not caring about other partners' needs. He always care himself. Okay. Do I look awesome? Do I look handsome? But he will not care about others. Get self-love. Self-love is more, much more. He will not care about others. When moon joined with Mercury, conjunction with Mercury. These people are witty, intelligent, and playful attitude, and they are flicker minds. Okay, they will not take anything seriously. They are fun-oriented people. They get into jokes. Okay, they will not involve in any serious matters. Their lack of commitment, lack of seriousness, often they also move out from the relationship. It is very hard to pin them. Okay. When a serious conversation between the partners will happen, they will crack the jokes. So that will make annoying other people. This is also very bad when it comes to relationships. Moon conjunction with a Jupiter. Moon conjunction with a Jupiter. A kind, wise, open-minded attitude. Willing to care and nurture. It is a blessing to have a partner with this alignment. Okay. When the Jupiter conjunct with the moon, this is the very best. You can, with the blindfoldedly, you can marry him. This is one part of checking this marriage consultation. There are many things out there to check. Okay. There are many things out there. Not only Ashtakutasco, Rajju dosha, Mahendra dosha, Stri Dirgha. These are some of the doshas we need to check. To make a better and harmonious life, these things need to be matched. Well-known, knowledgeable people, knowledgeable families, those persons only will come and check with astrologers because they want a happy and fruitful life for their children. That's why they will take opinions of astrologers. A good astrologer will reveal all these psychological traits. The first house will always tell about the personality, character, and identity. So it need to be matched, both the lagnas, how their character and personality, that need to be checked. After careful analysis of all these points, okay, we'll come to a conclusion. Okay. And a best astrologer will keep a report that these are the positives, these are the negatives. So let us choose and decide yourself whether you can adopt or not. Okay. We are seeing many people getting divorced nowadays. We are seeing many people are getting divorced nowadays. Okay. Because the compatibility issue. They are more kind of a individual persons nowadays. There are no more dependencies. Okay. In olden days, there is a dependency. Dependency on father, dependency on mother, dependency on husband, wife. Now, gradually, the dependency is decreasing. And all the people are becoming self-sustained. They can do all the works on their own without any dependency. In this, astrologer also need to change the attitude. Okay, keeping this aspect in the mind, astrologer also need to change the attitude according to the time what it is running. Okay. So here, merely the relationship longevity is becoming very less and less. They're not able to set with the partners. They're giving divorce and searching for another type of a person. Okay. So this is a time waste, money waste. This is the time waste and money waste. First, we will make an experiment. We will make a trial. Then, if they are not set, we will do a second marriage. This is worst. This is worst kind of a thing. Okay. The marriage which we do, okay, this is the life event. We need to be confined to a partner. That should be neatly checked through, verified with by seeing the charts along with Navamsha. Navamsha will always give the clue, the inside person. Okay. Though I will look outside, I may look like an astrologer, but inside I am a different person, maybe. Okay. So the Navamsha will reveal that inside person. So we need to check the Navamsha. So these are the traits we need to see. Okay. Because of this, this analogy, always women are choosing a wrong persons and they are suffering. Okay. So many lucky persons. Okay. In 100, and on an average, 100, on the rate of 100, only 10 people are happy. 90% of people are very sad in their relationships. They are thinking that why we choose this wrong person. So it is a primary requirement nowadays. The psychological traits need to reveal by an astrologer. Okay. So marriage consultation is very necessary. Very necessary. Even though you don't know the subject, it is very necessary in order to take a pre-analysis, in order to prevent, not cure, in order to prevent the disturbance coming in future. When an astrologer analyzes and tell what are the negative traits and what are the positive traits, whether you can adjust with the negative traits, then you will give commitment, or else okay, not required. So this kind of things we need to check. I just explained about moon, but we will see all the planets, how they work in the marriage relationship, because it is not only about moon. It is all about all the 9 planets we need to check. I will give a short. Okay. The placement of Mercury will tell how you will communicate with others. Okay. The communication is very important in relationships, right? So we need to check the Mercury position also, how he communicates. Whether he will communicate clearly, whether he will not communicate. Mercury afflicts. Okay. He may not be able to communicate at all. So communication is very necessary in order to maintain relationship. Like how we are checking moon, we need to check Mercury also in both the charts. Okay. So we need to tell he is a reserved person, he will not talk at all. Okay. Then at the final report, if we are telling that he is a reserved person, he may not able to talk. He don't know how to talk. Then if you feel you are adjustable with those things, so you will proceed with that relationship. Then it is a serious concern for you, then you will reject that relationship. Sun represents career. Okay. If sun is seriously afflicted, okay, then this person will not get any authority or leadership. He will always remain like a servant. That seriously we need to check in the men's chart. And the Mars. This is where abuse, harassment is coming. When a person, Mars is not in a good position, and when it is having a Kuchadosha with Venus point of view, Moon point of view, or Lagna point of view, Venus point of view, the serious abusement, harassments will happen. So these people want to marry with the Kuchadosha guy only. When we also need to check a Saturn, okay, because women need patience, hard work. If Saturn is afflicted, Saturn is not good position in the woman chart. This person not able to withstand with patience, not able to deal with patience. So the relationship may struggle. So this point of thing we will stress in the consultation. And the main part is Venus. Venus represents happiness, relationships. When Venus is not good, okay, these people not able to maintain the relationship. They just hanging out in the relationship, but they don't know the subject, the sexual nature, because Venus represents the sexual nature, the relationship maintenance. So if they don't know the subject, this will seriously affect. The woman will not find any fulfillment, satisfaction in their life. And the Jupiter. Jupiter need to be checked. Jupiter is all about dharma, righteous path. Whether this person will follow the righteous path or not. Yeah. Or he will go in a wrong route. That need to be checked with the Jupiter. The Jupiter placement in the both the charts we need to check. So based on the Jupiter position only, these are obedient in the relationship, or they betray, or they humiliate, or they take a breakup or divorce. Will tell in the by seeing the Jupiter's position in the chart. Based on this careful consideration of all these points, okay, need to go move into a relationship. If not, you may struggle a lot in the life. And this is what I want to tell in this topic. We will continue this topic in some more episodes. Okay. This will be streamed in YouTube. Please like, share, comment on this video. Okay. If you need any personal consultation, call to me 970-301-6820. Okay. If anyone having any questions related to this topic, please let me know. If no one have any doubts, so any questions, we'll close this out. Yes, Lakshmi Bopanagar.